Hello, and welcome to this weekly analysis video. Let's start with GU. Before that, let's clear this chart. So from what I can see here, we move over to the higher time frame because we want to do a top-down analysis. I'm on the monthly chart, and what I can see is that from the monthly chart, the market is heading downwards. So what I can do right now is to plot my chart. The first thing I can see here is this. So we'll go down to the next time frame to see if we can find something, and that will be weekly time frame. I'm getting to the weekly time frame. The trend line we drew on monthly is still much useful. So at this junction, I think we can head down to the next time frame, which is daily. So from the daily time frame, what can we see? We can see a retracement to the trend line from the monthly time frame. So what we can do now is to throw in another trend line or plot support and resistance. So let's see what we can do here. If you look very well, you can see we have a support and resistance level here, a very strong one at that. So you can place it here, and you can see reactions here, reactions here, reactions here, reaction here, and here. So that is our support and resistance. Then for this up move, we can also place a trend line. So we have a low here, a low here, a low here. Let's try and connect the low or the lows. This was the previous, but as it is now, there is a low here. So let's try and take this down, and it doesn't look well here, so I'm going to stop at this point. So from what I can see, we have 2 points, so we connect point A and point B. I can still go down to the next time frame to see what I can find. So from daily, I move over to 4 hour, and what can I find here? So we're going to draw a trend line. And from what we can see here, we see that the market is still inside this cage. At the moment, we need to do nothing because price has to fulfill this empty space. So what are we looking at for this week? Price could play here, continue in the up direction of price. Good. Do this, come down and continue like this. So we have to wait for price to do its thing. Then we have to follow whichever direction the price is going. And that is all for Gbpusd USD. And in case price is going up, you could spot a support and resistance level here. This is a good level to watch in this direction, whereby price could go up before bouncing from this level. We don't know, but just wait for price to fulfill this space. So let's head over to gold, all the way to the monthly time frame, because we want to perform our top-down analysis. So what can we see from our top-down analysis? You can see that gold hit a triple top: first top, second top, and third top. So we're going to be looking for gold to at least, we're going to be expecting a bearish move from gold. So connect the lows, and from here we can go down to the weekly time frame. And what can we find from the weekly time frame? Nothing much, so I go down to the daily. And from the daily time frame, I can see what price is about to do. I'll throw in another trend line and see that there is a break of trend line here. And if I decide to throw in another trend line, you can see that a strategy is playing out already. From our academy, you can see that we're supposed to be on a trade at the moment, and if I decide to do this, or better still, you will discover that gold has made a lower low. This is what I mean. So in the coming week, we will be expecting gold to head down, and we are going to expect another huge retracement before an up move. And don't forget, while all these things are happening, gold could also come back to this level. It's very, very possible. But before this can happen, gold we have to overcome this trend line before it will go up to this level. And what else can I see here? Well, if we can go down to the 4-hour time frame, let me get rid of this. You will see that gold is moving down smoothly. Gold is in overall down direction. So for us to be on this trade, we need to wait for a useful pullback before we can jump on this trade. So what can you do as a trader? What you have to do is this. This is the current or the immediate trend line. Wait to see what happens here. If you see a bearish engulfing pattern on this level, it means you could sell or continue to sell gold, because I can see a double bottom here. This double bottom could signal the beginning of a pullback to this trend line we talked about on the higher time frame. We don't know. We just wait to see what will happen after this candlestick. That is this bullish candlestick. We need to wait for this bullish candlestick to close before we can know what next to do. And the next candlestick that opens after the close of this bullish candlestick will tell us what gold is about to do. From gold, we move to the next pair. Let's look at AUD/USD. And for our top-down analysis, we go to a higher time frame, which is 1 month. And what can I see? I think on the monthly time frame, this pair is ranging, sort of. But we have this part to deal with. So what can we see from here? I can see what price is doing here, and what from the bottom side of the chart, I can see what's going on here. So from here, I have to move down to the weekly time frame. So the same trend line on monthly is applicable to weekly. So we'll move down to the next time frame, which is the daily. Still, the trend lines are doing a fantastic job, even as we move down to the daily time frame. From our Telegram channel, I called out this signal, and we took this trade somewhere from here down to this region. We almost got over 100 pips from this signal. Let me show you from our Telegram group. So here is a Telegram channel where I called out the signal. You can see the trade was at TP1, and after some days we arrived at TP3. If you want to be a part of this channel, check in the description for the link. So let's go back to our analysis now. We can see that price is on the trend line. Now the question is this: will price make it down or reverse at this? Because what I can see here is, from what I can see here, this is a doji, this is a doji, and this is a doji. And from our price action course or video, doji could mean indecision. So wait for the next day and see what's going to happen, or see what is going to happen, or how this candlestick is going to close before we take our decision. So if I can go down to the 4-hour time frame, I want to see if I can be able to throw in a trend line, and here is the trend line. So this is the closest I can come when it comes to analyzing this pair. I need to see what's going to happen in this region before I take my decision. And what am I expecting? I'm expecting price to play along, or price could go the other way, break down, retest, and continue to go down. We don't know what price is going to do, but we're going to watch this level and take action when price is ready to move. So from here we move to the next pair, which is Euro USD. And again, top-down analysis is the best way to analyze the market. If you think I'm joking, the day you come and you will discover this. So what can we see here? From the monthly time frame, the market is creating series of lower highs and lower lows. So let's see if we can throw in our trend line here. And that is what we have, and we have a support and resistance level here. Alright, so from our monthly time frame we go over to the weekly time frame to see what's going on. And I'm getting to this weekly. What can we find? We can see a retracement to the trend line. So what can I say here? What can I say here? Price is trying to make it back to this place. Will it make it? We don't know. All we do is wait and see what price is going to do. So what I can do is to try and plot my trend line and see what's going to happen to price. So what am I seeing here? I'm seeing series of higher highs and higher lows. If you want to learn how I'm doing this, check in the description for the link to our course, and you will learn how to do this even at 12 midnight. So I'll be expecting this, although it's too early to determine what's going to happen. But I can see that price is trying to go back to the trend line, to the downward trend line. So what can I do here? I can trade along to the up direction. So if I go down to the daily time frame, I'm expected to see the chart better. Let me try and replace this with a proper channel and see. Sorry, I need to go back to the weekly time frame. Okay, so now I can place my channel. Like I said, if you want to learn how to do this, check the description to the link for the link to my course. I will teach you how to easily spot these things on your chart. So from here I can go back to the daily time frame. And I'll still head down to the 4-hour time frame. When analyzing the market, I like to stop at the 4-hour time frame. Then my entry could be what I see on any lower time frame below 4-hour time frame. So this is the best I can, or the closer I can go in analyzing this market. And if I go down to like 2-hour time frame, I think this is the closer I can get. So this is the area I need to watch. I need to see what price is going to do at this region. From what I can see, price has been making series of lower highs and lower lows. So what's going to happen is that price is going to do one or two things here: continue to go down, or price is going to break here, deal with this area, then decide on what to do, whether to retest and begin to go up, or price is going to come down here and begin to go down. That is what we expect from Euro USD this week. The next pair I want us to look at is US oil. This is what we have on the monthly time frame. And on that monthly time frame, you can see the kind of ranging market. But let's go and see what the market is currently doing. I think placing a trend line on the monthly time frame might not be the best. So what I'll do, I'll go down to the next lower time frame. I think this is the best I can do. And if I place another one, I'll have to go down to the next time frame But let me see if I can plot a support and resistance level here. Okay. Then from weekly, I go down to daily time frame. So what can I see here? I can see that oil bounced off from an upward trend line, then broke this short-term trend line, and oil is about to go up. This is on a daily time frame. If I still go down, or before that, let me have this trend line here, then go down to the next lower time frame. So I have to adjust my trend line. I can see that oil is trying to go up, and we have a support and resistance level we plotted on a higher time frame. So this is what we need to watch out for. Oil is gone far. I would not like to join in this trade. I have to wait for a retracement. So before I can jump on this trade, that is what I need to see before I can jump on this trade. Next, let's look at BTC. What can we see here on our monthly time frame? Now, if you want to learn how to do top-down analysis, check the description for more information. So this is what I can find on the monthly time frame. Let's go down to the next lower time frame. So that is a break and retest before BTC moved high. So this kind of stuff I was talking about oil, I need a kind of retracement before I can join the up move. So from weekly we go to daily. And what can we see here? I think there's a major support and resistance level here. But before that, we have an inner trend line. I think the inner trend line just got broken. Yeah, the inner trend line just got broken, and we're expecting cryptocurrency to fall down to this level, and when it gets to this level, we could expect a bounce off. We don't know, but we're going to wait and see what happens and react. Or crypto could do this and come down to this level. So these are the two things that's going to happen to crypto. If you can see very well, I stop at daily time frame while analyzing crypto. That is the best way to analyze crypto because of the nature. So that is that for crypto. But another thing I can see here, which I shared on my Telegram group, is that I think crypto hit a double top. And if I go back to the weekly time frame, you will see that the double top is a reversal pattern that we don't joke with. So I'm going to be analyzing this. I'm going to be analyzing this crypto in full, and I'm seeing the reason why this could get down to this level, and that is what it means is that because of that, you could see crypto coming down to this level. Double tops and double top bottom are very powerful reversal patterns. So from there we move to Us2000, and I was trying to analyze this before now. So let's go down to the daily. So what can we find? You can see that price is currently on an uptrend. So go down to the next lower time frame. So Us2000 needs to fill up this space before we know the next direction to go. So if you want to learn how I analyze this market, head over to vfsacademy.com. I'll put the link in the description. There you're going to learn how to do top-down analysis and how to take your trading to the next level. That's all for this week. I will see you on another weekly market analysis. Have a nice day.